Welcome everyone. We're reviewing our Buddies Forever basic skills, and I wanted to introduce you to the skill called simple statements. And as an introduction to this, you might recall from your dementia education that the language centers of the brain, which we call the translators, take an enormous amount of damage from Alzheimer's disease and Alzheimer's type dementias. And there's two types of translators. One is an incoming translator and one is an outgoing translator. The incoming translator helps us process what someone is saying to us, and that incoming translator gets hit hard by Alzheimer's disease. You might recall that it's been estimated that even in early Alzheimer's disease, the person may not be translating as many as 1 in every 4 words that we say to them. As the disease progresses, it may be as many as 2 in every 4 words or 3 in every 4 words. So what that means is that our everyday communication patterns don't work. If I said to Jamie, if I said, oh, and here's, let's do, I'm going to say this, but here's what I want you to do. Put your paper on your laps just for a minute and do the best you can. You might need all your fingers and toes, but I want you to count how many words I say to Jamie. Okay, are you ready to count? Jamie, it's time for supper. Are you coming down to the dining room? We're having meatloaf tonight. Everybody's there. Are you coming? How many words was that?
At least 15.
I got like 20.
I got 20.
Okay, so I was aiming for about 20.
His transmitters.
Brent, where were you at?
Yeah, 1 more.
I lost him at meatloaf. So if I said 20 words there and she didn't understand 5 of them, or if she didn't understand 10 of them, or if she didn't understand 15 of them, she could end up just flat out refusing, right? No, honey, no, I need to stay here. I need to wait for my daughter because she doesn't really know what I'm asking of her. Or she may go with me, but she has no idea where she's going and what this is about. And as soon as she gets to the dining room, she ends up doing what?
Not wanting to go in? Or?
Not wanting to go in or just getting up and leaving. So the skill, simple statements, what it means is we want to use phrases in general for the person with dementia that are 7 words or less. And please know, 7 words or less is really, it's a middle of the road guideline. You may find that somebody very, very early in their dementia, clearly somebody like Brandon, for him maybe 10 or 12 words are still, he can still process that. For Jamie, it's only 7 is what she can process. Oh, but poor Charnette. Charnette, it may just be 3 words that she can process, but I'm going to encourage you to think of 7 as your middle of the road guideline. And a simple statement truly is a statement. It's not a question. There are certain questions we want to avoid. Do you want to go to the bathroom? Do you want to go to the activity? Do you want to take your bath? Do you want to will almost always be answered
No.
So we want to phrase it just as a question, or I'm sorry, just as a statement. So if I came to Jamie, it might be like this. Jamie, it's time to eat. Now, it's time to eat. Less than 4 or less than 7 words. I was just at 4 words. And now I pause, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait until she responds. It's time to eat.
Okay.
Let's stand up. So I've still been very warm, and I've still been very, friendly about this. But I've used a simple statement so that she can process this. You might recall from your dementia education that we talked about something called the 7 and 7 rule. The 7 and 7 rule means that I pause that long, long time for her to actually process. It may take somebody with a mid-level of dementia as many as 7 seconds to respond. So I may say, Leanne, it's time to get ready for bed. So it's time to get ready for bed. I'm at 7 words. Now I pause. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. I may pause that long before she can get the message in through her incoming translator and then get the message out through her outgoing translator. Finally, simple statements are generally worded in a very positive way. So, if Mindy were a person about to stand up, and it was really not safe for her to stand up, the everyday way might be, Mindy, no, Mindy, you've got to sit down. No, you can't walk by yourself, Mindy. Mindy, sit down, you don't want to get hurt. See how many, what a negative message that was? A simple statement using positive language might be like this. Mindy, I bet you need to stretch your legs.
I do.
I bet you need to stretch your legs. I did 8 words. Is that a deal breaker? No. Absolutely not. I don't want anyone to get the impression. I don't want anyone to get the impression that somehow if you say 8 words or 9 words, that you're a terrible dementia communicator. That's not the case at all. We aim for 7. It's a middle of the road. But you notice how positive that was. I bet you need to stretch your legs. So, with all of that, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to have you stand up in the circle again. And here in your handouts, you see simple statements for changing gears. And we are going to do the getting going. You notice these are all simple statements that are positive. So if this, and what do we mean by changing gears and getting going? It means that we want the person to either stand up, or we want the person to come with us, or we want the person to follow us in some way. So we're going to go around the circle here, and we are going to practice these one at a time. Charnette, I'm so glad I bumped into you. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. How long do I pause? Until she responds. I want to show you something. Charnette, you'll do the next one.
Brent, I'm so glad you're here. I want to introduce you to someone.
There are some old friends waiting for you.
Good work. Leanne, you next.
Right this way, madame. Come with me, sir.
Well played, Danielle.
Let's take a walk.
Let's go stretch our legs.
Aaron, let's stand up.
Dude, I am. All right, so you guys, well, obviously it's scripted, so you did a great job on simple statements. Your vocal quality was awesome. Now let's talk about blending that with the skill that we briefly mentioned before, the F, facial expressions that sparkle. If we want this person to really get going with us, I mean, it's a little bit like, what is the old saying? You get more something with honey. You attract more.
You get more
There
bees
you
with
go.
honey than you do with vinegar.
Oh, say that again, Jamie.
You get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar.
Perfect. So, we're going to do this one more time. We're going to do the simple statements for changing gears, getting going, and I want you to use just your very, I'm kind of tired face. Okay? And I want you to use the person's name as well. Brandon, I'm so glad I bumped into you. I want to show you something. Everyday face. Oh, tired kind of face.
Mindy, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, right.
I want. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't sparkle yet.
Mindy, I am so glad you're here. I can't do that. I can't look at her while doing it. Sorry. Oh my.
You've gotten your
I
line
can't
out.
do it.
Mindy?
I'm just
You're-
on the sparkly side.
I know.
Little known.
Okay. There are some old friends here to visit you.
Right this way, ma'am.
Come with me, sir. Trying to use her name like you said. Brent, let's go take a walk.
Shar, let's stretch our legs.
Aaron, let's stand up.
All right. So you notice, even though you did everything technically correct, you all had great down talking, you all had a good focusing voice, you all used your simple statement, everything was technically correct. But would that skill have worked? Not at all. We're going to try this one more time. We can just do this one quickly. This time, instead of your tired sort of face, now I want you to use a polite face. We're not sparkling yet. Sorry, Brandon, I won't even start with you. We're not sparkling yet. We're just polite. Here we go. Shar, I could use a friend.
Brent, I'm so glad you're here.
Leanna, there are some old friends waiting for you.
No, right this way. Leanna, let's take a walk.
It's Jean.
Yeah.
We're both really short.
Jamie, let's take a walk.
Now I'm going to pause there. That was a beautiful, polite face, but you got a little hushy in your vocal quality. So see if you can give us your great vocal quality from before, Danielle.
Jamie, let's take a walk.
Mindy, let's stretch our legs.
Brandon, let's stand up.
Sorry, you made me sparkle. It was so good. It was beautiful, Mindy. I'm sorry. You got the sparkle out of me. There's something about you, right, Brandon?
Apparently. I don't know what it is.
That is true.
Excellent vocal quality.
Aaron, I could use a friend.
Don't look at me. Okay, so again, here we were, technically correct. We had good vocal quality. We used simple statements of 7 words or less. We had pauses, and we even had a polite face. Would that skill have worked?
No way.
No. This skill and so many dementia skills aren't going to work without our best sparkly face. So that means that some days we're feeling sparkly, right? Some days it's very natural and it's very easy. A lot of days are not like that. There are days when We got to dig deep, or we got to pause before we get to that person's space, before we get to that person's sight line, and we got to find something that truly puts a genuine sparkle on our face, even if it is thinking about Brent and his video. Right now, I want you guys to sparkle. I mean, find something. Think about your grandbabies, or think about your new love, or think about your old love, if he or she still makes you sparkle. Think about the fact that perhaps for participating in this training, you're each getting a $1,000 cash bonus. Find that sparkle. And now we're going to do these exact same statements. Our great focusing voices, our great down talking, and with our sparkle. Charnette, I am so glad I bumped into you. I want to show you something.
Brent, I'm so glad you're here. I want to introduce you to someone.
Leanna, there are some old friends waiting for you.
Danelle, right this way.
Great sparkle, Leanne.
Jamie, come with me, ma'am.
And I'm going to back up Danielle.
Spoke up.
You went a little bit uppy, so it'll be, I'm sorry, Jamie, right this way, madame.
Jamie, right this way, madame.
Well done, well done.
Mindy, come with me, ma'am.
Brandon, let's take a walk.
Mindy, that was beautiful sparkle. Awesome. But you know what? It was a little fast. You
Okay.
got a little fast mumbler there.
Okay.
So give us that vocal quality one more time.
Brandon, let's take a walk.
Beautiful.
Aaron, let's stretch our legs.
Fantastic. Now, you know, in real life, you're never going to stand around with your coworkers and your residents and all read your simple statements together. So have a seat, and Charnette and I are going to demonstrate this. Charnette and I are going to demonstrate this more in a real world situation. So we've been talking about simple statements and facial expressions that sparkle, but I know it's very contrived to do it in a circle and read it off of a script. So let's look at where we can do simple statements in an everyday situation. Let's imagine that Charnette is someone that I need to help her stand up now because we're going to her room or we're going to the dining room. And we'll do it first in my everyday way where I'm using too many words and not my sparkly face. And we'll see how that works for Charnette. Charnette, it's time to go down to the dining room. Charnette, can you stand up? You ready to go eat? Charnette, let's stand up, okay? Charnette?
No.
Charnette, we're going to go down to the dining room and eat now. Here, put your hands right here. Here. Put your hand. Can you stand up, Charnette? Can you stand up now? Can you stand up? Here, Charnette, I'm going to help you, okay? Here. Just, here.
Oh.
Okay, okay. There you go. And cut. And Charnette will have you take a seat. Have you seen that before? Absolutely. Some of the things that I did there, you saw me speaking in a way that was fast, that was too many words. She couldn't see my facial expression. Also, just from a mechanical standpoint, while this doesn't involve simple statements, as I was helping her stand up, I placed her hands here and here. And what is the problem with that?
She can't push up off the chair.
There is no conceivable way she can push up. A person cannot mechanically pull themselves up like this. So if I am going to assist her in placing her hands, I want them right there for the push-up. So let's look at me using some simple statements and my sparkly facial expression. Well, hello, Charnette.
Hello.
You look beautiful today.
Thank you.
Charnette, dinner is ready.
Okay.
I'll help you stand up.
All right.
Okay. A hand right there. And a hand right there. Okay, Charnette. I'm going to give you a 1, 2, 3, and I'll help you stand.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. And there. And a 1 and a 2. We're off to the races, Charnette. Thank you, Charnette. So we've just illustrated an everyday situation where we can use simple statements and use our sparkly facial expression. And Danielle, you're going to be up first and you're going to give it a whirl.
Hi, Charnette. It's time for lunch.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you stand up.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna put one hand here, and the other here, and then we'll push up from your chair. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful. All right, have a seat, Charnette. And Danielle, come on right back down here.
Okay.
That was so fantastic. You were so slow in your simple statements. I mean, you used your simple statements and then you really, truly paused. And I could see you just truly waiting for her. Everything you did was simple. Your vocal quality was really, really good. Just at the very end, you got a tiny bit up-talky, and I thought maybe you could have spoken just a little bit louder to use that true focusing voice. But those were small, small corrections. That was beautiful. Give her a round of applause. Jamie, you're up. Yep, go for it.
Hello, Charnette. How are you?
I'm going to pause right there, Jamie. Beautiful connection with her, but your vocal quality isn't a focusing voice right now. It's more hushed. It's a hello, Charnette. Hello, Charnette. It's you. So we want it to be a little bit louder, or brighter, if you will, and a little bit more enunciated. So give it a whirl.
Hello, Charnette. We're going to go to lunch. Okay. And I'm going to help you. Okay. Okay, let's get
I'm going to pause right there. Jamie, have a fit.
Get down again.
Beautiful. Your vocal quality was fantastic. It was hello, Charnette. It was bright. It was nice until you said, I'll get the walker.
Yeah.
So either just don't say that if you don't feel like she needs, if that's going to be distracting to her.
Right.
Or say it, Charnette, I'll get your walker.
Okay.
Or, since a lot of times the word walker isn't known, you might have some slang word. You might say, Charnette, I'll get your buggy. Is buggy a word?
Yeah, yeah, we
Okay.
do.
So I want to have you do that statement,
Okay.
do that statement one more time and really sell it, Jamie.
Hello, Charnette. Let's go to lunch. Okay. And I'm going to help you, so let's get your buggy. One hand here, one hand here,
Okay,
and let's go.
Jamie, we're going to pause again. And I'm going to get down. Beautiful. And let's get your buggy was great. And then when you did one hand
Yeah, I did my
here
voice was down
and one
again.
hand there. So you want that focusing voice. And one hand here, pause, pause, pause. And one hand here, pause. Think of it this way. You're competing with all the other stimulation in this area, the people walking by and all the things. So you want her just focused on you. So let's take it right from that point with the one hand, okay?
Okay, we're gonna put one hand here. And one hand here. And let's count. You're gonna push off the chair on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good.
And beautiful. That was great, great, great. Great skills. Give her a round of applause. And that's just one example of where you can use simple statements in an everyday situation.